Damn, what is going on? Man, I think that is about as smooth as I can get transitioning from the intro to my big mug all over the screen. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Ominus show, the show that talks about comics, comics gate, pop culture stuff, anything that's just happening, going on in the interwebs, on X, on YouTube, anything that's going on around the world. We'll just talk about it while hanging out. So yeah, and I am your host, Elliot Rodriguez. My name is right here, and I am a comic book creator, a comic book artist, a CG artist, comics gate artist, and yeah, and I'm down with CG. Are you down with CG? Are you down with OPP? Are you down with OCG? I don't know, but yeah, what's going on, everyone? Yeah, I have a great show for you guys today. I'm going to have on a guest. We're going to do the wheel. I'm going to try to play around with the wheel with my guest because my guest has inspired me a lot. I don't know. My guest has inspired me because of his performance on the Coctagon. So I want to do something also to shake things up a little bit. I hope you guys have patience and and enjoy the show. But yeah, so before we get started, before I bring on my guest, just want to go through some news about my campaign. My guest is already at the back. Please just for a second, please. A little bit of patience because I gotta go through this stuff here. Oh yeah, also I want to say hi to the people in the chat. Dennis is in the chat. What's going on, man? What's up, Dennis? Good to see you. Scribe Comics is in the chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you. J-Bot is in the chat. What's going on, J-Bot, man? Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Frost, I don't know who that is. He's in the chat. He's everywhere. But yeah, so taking a look at the campaign, the campaign closed out. What does it say? 8 days ago? A week ago? Yeah. So we should be heading into fulfillment, but there is there was a small glitch. I told you guys about this. I told you guys about this last week's show. I haven't started with the fulfillment yet because I was in the middle of doing a cover for Fall of Man 3. And so I told you guys last week that I was going to buckle down and get that done. And then once I get done with that, I'll jump into fulfillment. So just to let you guys know, I have finished the cover. The cover is done. The cover is in Paul's hands. Paul is he's going to reveal that cover on Michael Bancroft's show when he launches this Friday. So this Friday, you'll get to see a new cover for Fall of Man, issue number 3. This is my third cover with Fall of Man, and so I think you guys will like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think I went in. There's a lot of stuff going on in that cover, but yeah, I think you guys will like it. I hope you guys like it. Be sure to check it out. Please also follow Paul. I should have this information up here, but yeah, I showed you guys. I told you guys about. Yeah, check out last week's show. I told you guys about Paul, and we've been working for a long time, and so he's launching his new book this Friday. Is Fall of Man issue 3. I got another cover on it. Be sure to check that out. So I finished doing that. I finished that yesterday. Yesterday I finished it. I sent it out to Paul. So now I'm back into fulfillment mode, and I just now started taking a look at all of the information, and so and I also got a confirmation from my sister, the campaign manager, that we have all of the money. Oh, I'm sorry, not all of this 4563 that you see on the screen. We don't got all of that. From my comic got their cut, Stripe got their cut, so we got a little bit less than that. But we got the money that's owed to us in the bank account, so we're ready to go get the books. But we haven't gotten the books yet. I'm going to get the books either Friday, when I have a lot more time off, or Monday of next week. We will pull the trigger on the books and get the books made and get them shipped out to where my sister's at, so then she can start fulfillment. So I think we're going to start fulfillment definitely next week. I'm pretty sure, because we'll get the books either Friday or Monday. I'm inclined to say Friday, but either Friday or Monday we'll get the books, and then we'll just have to wait until the books get there, and then my sister will handle fulfillment after that. So yeah. So I just wanted to keep you guys up to date. What's going on? I finished the cover. Now I'm focused on the campaign. We're going to get the books out to you. Probably going to buy them on Friday, and then that's it. So any other news, I will let you guys know tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a solo show. I want to be hanging out by myself. So that is all for Ominus. But today is not about Ominus. Today is about you, the wonderful people in the chat, and my guest. J-Bot says, I'm off today. Sonnets? Nice. I'm off today. So it's nice to catch this live for a change. Sweet. Awesome, man. Thank you for stopping by. Dr. Mask is here. I know it says Dr. Mask, but I know his name, and I'm always inclined to call everybody by their name. But I don't know. You guys need to let me know. Do you need your name or your alias, your street name, what they know you by in prison? I don't know. Like, you guys let me know how you guys want me to call you guys. What's going on, Ben? Based art time off. What's that? Yeah, man. Definitely. Point is, paint is drying on the cards as we speak. Yeah, I just Ben also, for example, he's doing the steel cards, the Deathmonger steel cards, and he's working right now on the pit cards. Those are about to finish, and they'll start shipping soon. And then after that, Deathmonger is up next. I'm assuming, right? I'm okay with my actual name. All right, Ben is in the chat. All right, so my guest is one of the co-hosts of Savage and Salty. It should be Savage, Salty, and Frosty. I think would be a good name. Savage, Salty, and Frosty. I'm gonna promote that. I'm gonna spread that room. I'm gonna get him an official chair on the show. But yeah, he's a co-host on the Savage and Salty. You can catch him every Tuesday night at, I'm inclined to say 7 p.m. But yeah, so we recently saw him last week taking his performance on Michael Bancroft's Coctagon. So I want to hear about that. We're going to debut a few things, but yeah. So without further ado, please give a warm round of applause for my guest. Hold on, should I call him Frosty? Frost Comics? Jared. July. There's so many names, but just give me a second, please. Everybody, round of applause for my guest.
Hey. Clap one more time. You're not coming to my birthday. Who did that? Giggity.
Kick myself out.
Nice.
What's going on, Jared? What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going?
Good. Sorry for taking so long to bring you on. 8
Oh,
minutes.
no, completely fine. Good to hear that Phil Villain's going to start soon.
Yeah. Hopefully next week we'll get started. Yeah, because I got to double check. I don't know if I'm pretty sure you know this, but we had the campaign closed. There was a glitch, and I lost 19 backers. The campaign opened back up again. Yeah, the campaign opened back up again, and now some of those 18 have backed. And so the issue with that is that some people have already contacted me, and they told me, "Hey, Elliot, my transaction didn't go through, but I do want to back the book, and I backed the book early on in the campaign, and they were asking about their perks because the first 90 backers, they get a card." And so I was like, yeah, no problem, man. Just if you back again, I'll make sure to put you back in the slot where you originally were at. And then, so just keep things in order. And so, yeah, not everybody, not all of the 19 backed again, and it's okay, no worries.
Right.
But some of them that did, I have to go back and cross-check and double-check that they're in the correct order so that they can get everything that was promised to them. So,
that sounds awful. I'm very new to the back end side of the crowdfunding, so I was looking through my own much smaller backer list, and I saw one guy who, God bless him, he backed he tried to back 15 times or something, and each time it was getting declined, and he stuck with it, and he got it to go through finally. So I think he must have just been having a fist fight with his bank or something. I don't know.
I had that happen to me also. There was a guy who tried a few times, and then it didn't go. I'm assuming that means that they're interested. Should I contact that person?
Yeah, I would assume.
I probably should.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still learning etiquette, right? So like, what's the correct
Yeah.
etiquette?
I
Hey,
have
do you
no
want to give
idea.
me money? I just wanted to check. Like
In exchange for these goods.
right, yeah. I've got wares if you've got coin, right? So
Heck yeah.
yeah,
And I don't know. I think I might reach out.
yeah.
Luckily, there's like a contact. There's contact info
Yeah.
there, so you can reach out. I think I might do that. I hope I don't get cussed out, but yeah, if I do, then it was still worth it. No?
It's worth a try, right? You've gotten worse reactions, I'm sure, from more innocent things. It's
Yeah, definitely.
on the internet. Come on.
Yeah. And also for the people in the chat, I got my banner up last week. I forgot my
Nice.
banner, and so the banner is here. I'll be talking about Morningstar Chronicles, and in today's show, my central focus is to get more backers. So check this out, guys. If I can get two, I haven't backed the book yet. I'm planning on backing the book, but if I can get two more backers on today's show, I will back live. And if I can get 3, I may take a drink.
That's amazing.
3.
Well, thank you.
So you guys get in there and back. So the link to the campaign is pinned in the chat. The link is also here just in case, but be sure to back the comic. And it's right here. It's pinned in the chat also. So click it, back it. If I get 2 backers today, I will also back. I'm gonna back anyways, but I just want to hopefully we can get it on the show.
Right.
And get this recorded on the show. So
it would be amazing because that'd put us over 500, which I'd never thought we'd get to 500, which is crazy. So that would be amazing.
Hopefully we can get you there today.
Yeah.
Hopefully today. Today's the day.
That's right.
Let me know, chat. Let's get it. Not that. I'll take a little bit, but
right.
For Jared's honor, no, but no, I'm not gonna do that again. No way. All right, so I don't know. Should I call you Jared or Frost?
Oh yeah. I so you'll see on my comic cover I use my name. I don't really hide it because I'm too much of an egotist and I want to take all the credit that I can possibly get for everything that I do. So it's my name. I throw it out there. But Frost Comics is what I try to do as my brand. I try to separate my personal takes from my comic book outreach, I guess you could say. I try to be friends with everybody on Frost Comics and try to be a little spicier with with my own. But I try to avoid a lot of that because I want to build bridges and make friends.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just good to like be friends to everyone and friends to no
if you
one.
can,
Something like that.
Sometimes make it hard. So
yeah, because there's people out there pushing buttons all the time. It's like
all the time trying to see where they can. I don't know. I think a lot of people just really want like I don't think they misunderstand you. I think they want to misunderstand you. And it's like, okay, I'm hitting the parachute. I'm out. You have a good one.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to debut this new concept, if you allow me, Jared.
Absolutely.
I got my wheel. I normally do this is like my 3rd, 4th time doing the wheel.
All right.
And what I did today was I wrote down 5 topics that I want to discuss with you, and so we'll put them at the mercy of the wheel. So whatever the wheel chooses is what we'll do. And so nice. I'll just spin it, and then whatever it says, we'll talk about it. I got the topics are the Coctagon experience, like what was that like?
All right.
Also your creator origin, like not how you got into reading comics. No, how did you get into making comics?
Yeah, that's a good one. So
there's 2 different ones right there. And then your elevator pitch. I want to hear that elevator pitch. Maybe I'll put a timer for that if possible for 3 minutes and see what happens. What happens with that? Also, I want to hear about your experience with Salty. I could probably put like the Salty Mutiny because you might go and take over that show, right?
Maybe. I guess if there's enough. I mean, because you could take Frosty and it fits right in Frosty and Savage, right?
Yeah, Salty, Savage, and Frosty. I think it's a great title. And then the last topic is a log line. What is the log line to your comic? Oh wait, I should probably put another one. Tell us about your comic. Let's
Well,
put
the
Morningstar
log line,
Chronicles there. Wait,
that's
no, wait. No, we're at the mercy of the wheel. Let's wait for the wheel.
no, I was gonna say, like, isn't that like, because I used to think it was one thing, and then I learned later that it's actually extraordinarily long synopsis that's like several paragraphs, right? Or
Is
am I
it?
mixing that up? No, I'm kidding. It was a joke with
Oh,
that people were making about the Rippaverse, because they would say the
yeah,
log
that's what
line,
he did.
and then
That's
it
what
was
he
like,
did.
like 3 paragraphs.
Yeah,
So like, which
my
log
story
line are we going by? The actual log line or the log line?
or the
Right? Yeah.
Riververse. Yeah, the
Right?
Riververse. No, yeah. Oh wait, I want to put another one. Let's put birth of Jared July. I want to hear about that also. I think people want to hear about that. All right, so let's
Yeah.
spin the wheel.
Right on.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what we talk about first.
I like it.
What we talk about first. All right, let's see. What is it? All right.
Okay, so this is actually entertaining because I've actually known him for one of the longer relationships I've had in comics. So the very first thing that I ever did as far as campaigning was a book called Out of Obscurity, which was an anthology project, and I had one of
You
the
did that. Oh, nice.
yeah,
You're on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
There's a bunch of great creators
I
on
had an
that.
entry
Yeah.
in there with Super Guy, which was like a take on a superhero that got dropped when DC bought Charlton Press. But to promote the show, I was trying to get everywhere I could to try and, again, get to know people, network. And I ended up on Pop XP, and Pop XP had me and Basic Expert and Salty on promoting Silence Do Good. So that was how we met each other. And we gave each other a follow on X, got to talking, had a lot of stuff in common, and we just kind of hit it off from there. So it was actually just kind of a chance meeting on a random promotion show, and we got along and everything. So when he started doing Salty and Savage is somebody he knows from his days back in California.
Yeah.
I think they went like 40 something or so shows before they ended up having me on. And then when they brought me on, I think that the crowd, the viewer reaction to me as a third seat / hype man or Ed McMahon, wherever you want to call me, has been mostly positive. They like having me on, at least. So if anyone doesn't like it, you'll have to like vociferously complain, I guess, because at this point they just like having me there to laugh at the jokes. So
yeah, it was a pleasure. Like when I was on the show, Salty had me on the show, and then you were there. We were hanging out. It was great.
It was a really fun show.
I think the panel is a great panel you guys got going on.
Well, that's what makes it fun, is that it really just feels like you're kind of hanging out with guys that like the same kind of stuff, and so it's really easy to like just get into it and enjoy the show.
Sweet. And so, can we consider you an official member of the show, or is that
kinda, yeah? Like they said on last night's show, they vowed to never give my name actual space on the sign, but.
Man,
I think I'm otherwise as official as you can get. Yeah, I think I'm actually part of the show. So.
Man, you should like download their logo and just like spray like Frosty or something like that.
I am going to do that. That's going to be next Tuesday. I'm going to put that one up. That's a great idea.
Get the
put
logo,
in parenthesis.
put
Thanks, Elliot.
Oh yeah, or do like some kind of graph for like the logo's frozen. Like
yeah, that would be sweet. Yeah, that's a great idea.
That'd be dope.
That's a great idea.
Hell yeah. Man, Dennis wants to see me shit face. He says, back to digital copy, drink Pisco with Cola Real. No, I don't have that. The Pisco's gone, but I will drink, or just give me a second and I'll get my drink. But
thank you so much for backing. I appreciate that.
I need one more backer, and I will also back. So let's all get at least let's check that out. Let me see if this is true or not, because Dennis just wants to see me drink. Dennis wants me to launch.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Awesome.
Sweet. All right, one more backer and I'm back live on the show. One more backer and I'm back and live on the show. And for Dennis, I need to get my drink. I didn't think I was gonna drink. Just give me 1 second.
All right.
And we're gonna go back to the wheel, and in the wheel, we got the first one. So and also, one more question, and I'll leave you discussing this. Is there a mutiny of food? Are you going to plan on like taking over the show also?
I think I'm going
as Jared July.
I'm definitely gonna like do a mutiny if he has to miss and Savage wants to go on with the show. Then that's my opportunity. That's what I'm taking over.
You should. So you're planning on getting him sick, so he misses that day, and
Exactly.
then you
Yeah.
jump in.
I'm
you
gonna
jump in the-
order him a pizza, and it's gonna be completely fine and normal, and then that's my opportunity.
Sweet, man. We probably shouldn't have said that on air, man.
Yeah. Well, just look. You're gonna delete this after the stream, right?
That is true. I have been known
Right,
to
yeah.
do that. So hey, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, this
Exactly.
he says drink salta para atrás or chuchuasi. No, I'm not doing that. This guy wants to see me. No, I'm not. That stuff is hallucinogenic stuff, Jared from
Damn.
Peru. So that's
Wow.
I don't want to mess with that. I'm not messing with that stuff. All right, let's spin the wheel one more time.
All right.
And as it's spinning, I'm gonna go get the drink. So I'll be right back. Right back.
That's a good one. Okay. All right, so this kind of ties into the Coctagon experience, but this is like my angle from it. So the Coctagon, quick recap in case you're just watching this and you're not aware.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Birth of Jared July. So yeah, tell us about it, sir.
Yeah. So the birth of Jared July comes from the Coctagon, and so it was Bancroft's idea to try to get eyes on campaigns for people who were not as gifted at doing pitches. I don't think that I'm that bad at it. I think I'm pretty good at being a guest on shows. You can tell me after today's, but when I was seeing all the attention that Bancroft was getting for this event, whatever you want to call it, I thought, okay, this is a perfect opportunity for me to try and get myself out there. But the problem is I was paired up in like brackets against people that were lots of times more infamous or famous than me. Even in this indie space, which, you know, it's kind of ridiculous to say that, but like Shadowpunk is a name, right? And Flip City is a name. And so I am not. So I thought, okay, I have to do something to get attention. And I thought, well, I can definitely be entertaining. I can do something crazy. And so I thought, okay, like one of the most interesting people is Eric July as far as like his idiosyncrasies and the way that he talks and like the way that he looks. Everything about him is like larger than life. And I thought, okay, I can totally impersonate Eric July. So that was where the Jared July thing came from. So the business background, I taped the word business across my hat like that. And it looked great. It ended up being like shiny on the stream and everything. I did the tank top because I've never seen that man wear sleeves. And I even got some fake body hair that I was able to
It's because you got to let the shoulder hair breathe, man. You can't just, keep it covered up. It's got to breathe.
Exactly. So, and I don't know, like you can see like right there on Bancroft's face that he got a kick out of it. So like, yeah, he enjoyed it a lot, which I thought, okay, if he gets it, you know, then he gets it at least. So the audience was like kind of split. Like some of them were like, well, you're not telling us about your book, but I kind of was. I was just doing it in a ridiculous way, you know. So, but that was the whole point, was to make sure that people remembered my performance, and I think that worked because the people who saw
it gave you an edge over Shadowpunk, I think. No,
it did advance me over Shadowpunk, which is insane because Shadowpunk is Shadowpunk, and I got knocked out in the next round, but I still didn't think I'd advance, and I actually managed to slip past Shadowpunk, which is crazy.
And it was great. I saw the show and I saw your performance, and that just blew me away. I thought that was amazing.
Thank you.
I personally liked, or I thought it was really funny / ironic that you were doing the impression. No, you were talking about the impression while Nino Talski was on screen, and he's part of the represent thing. So I thought that was funny. So I thought that was great.
And it worked out in a really funny way. Yeah.
Heck yeah. And Marinus is in the chat. Yeah, and Marinus' comic Gemini Crusader ended up winning that show. You know, so
yes,
congrats.
Absolutely.
Congrats to Marinus and David, for their work. No, so Jared July, is this going to be a recurring character? Are you bringing him back? Have you brought him back on?
I haven't yet. I definitely would be happy to bring it back. It just kind of depends on I guess when because I don't want to show up on like a normal stream and be like hey, I'm in character, you know what I mean? Like if it's something I talk to the host about or I do on my own, for sure. Yeah, I
That's
would
true.
definitely
There
do
has to
that.
be a moment that
Right.
would require a Jared.
Yeah,
July.
right. Like it has to be
I
something
got you.
where people would think it's funny and not just like, huh? Like that came out of left field.
Sweet.
So
Let me
yeah,
throw an idea out there. Why don't you bring him back out for closeout?
that's a good idea.
You're closing
Yeah.
him out next week, I think. No, in 10 days. You got 10 more days.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I got 10 more days on the 4th, and I don't have like I need to plan a stream closeout. I really suck at organizing streaming because of I mean, like everyone in comics is busy. Indie comics especially is really busy. It's not an excuse,
No, but closeout, man. But closeouts,
yeah.
like those are like launch days, closeouts. Those
Yeah.
are like I think days that people are excited about, like
Yeah.
actually promoting it. So I don't know. I think you'll be able to do something nice. October 4th, that lands on what?
Let's see. What I tried to plan it. Yeah, so it's a Saturday. Yeah.
That's perfect. Do it live.
Yeah.
Do a show on Saturday.
Yeah, so I should be able to do something or find somebody to do a host or something. So if nothing else, I'll do a closeout myself and just invite people, and it'll be a disaster because it's always a disaster when I stream, but it'll be fun. It'll be great.
Wait, you have a show also? You're on
YouTube? No, I have streamed, but I don't have like a show. I'm not like I'm more of a videographer more than a streamer. I like to make videos. They're time consuming, but I do like to make videos. I haven't made one in a while because like August was like insane for me. That's actually kind of what killed a lot of my promotion time. But yeah.
Heck yeah. That's awesome, man. So yeah, well, hopefully we'll get to see Jared July in the future. Well, I think it would be pretty cool to see him for closeout. I think it'd be a nice treat.
Yeah,
and
that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice. It'll get people hyped up. Something to look forward to. So
yeah,
sweet
for sure.
Awesome. So that's the wheel.
I like the wheel idea. This is cool.
I dig it. Out. Sweet. Yeah, I've heard many people have seen the wheel. Many people have done the wheel. It's not. I'm not reinventing the wheel here, but I am finding a way to mix up the randomness on the show note because we don't know what's going to come up next. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
So Jared July is out. All right, now let's see what's next. Let's get out of here, Jared July. Just do it.
If that is your real name.
Is it? No, yeah. Why that month?
Okay, this is a good one too. So,
sweet.
2021. So I have at this point I've become very disillusioned with media, with everything, comics, games, everything. I'm very tired of how bad storytelling has become so prevalent. How the stuff that I love has been completely bastardized. So I started really aggressively looking for alternative media. And so my first thought was indie comics, right? So I hop on, I started, backing stuff on Kickstarter, Indiegogo. Fund My Comic wasn't out in 2021 yet. It was right around the corner. And I actually, crazily enough, got to know the people, actually have a relationship with Luke Stone. Got to know him, which was awesome. But before all that stuff happened, I saw somebody on Twitter that was promoting like their universe, and they were doing like basically an open call for writers to write scripts. And I'd always wanted to do that, but I didn't really know how to kind of get my foot in the door. So this seemed like, hey, I'll take a chance. So I wrote a script, submitted it, and he loved the script so much that he was like, oh, well, I'll bring you on, and you can write this character in my huge universe, which I have planned. So
can you tell us the name of the character and the story?
Well, I can. It hasn't materialized yet. So
it hasn't gone out. Come on. Oh yeah, never mind.
Right. So well, it's not
NDA.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There you go. Kool-Aid Man breaking through the door with that NDA. So the creator's appetite was not quite as big as his eyes. So he's still kind of languishing in creative hell, trying to figure out what to do to get off the ground. So I wrote for him, but like none of it actually has materialized yet. And I was like, I really enjoyed writing so much though, like getting back into it, because I hadn't really done it for a long time, I kind of gave up on it and just focused on my, my nice, boring adult day job. Right. So once I got back into writing, I was like, gosh, I forgot how much I really love this. And I wanted to stick with it. And so I talked to a couple different friends and I was like, well, this is an idea I had for a comic years ago. And like one person said, I would read the hell out of that. And I thought, okay, well, that's all I need. I know. And so I started writing again, and I started doing Morningstar Chronicles. I actually spun out of an idea that I had for it's the same idea, but it was a smaller book that I tried to do too much in. And I almost finished the art. And then I had somebody reach out and say, well, I really like aspects of this, but it's not very good because it's too rushed. And I thought, gosh, he's right. So
like,
I actually,
it's like just feedback from someone that read your script, or is that like a beta reader?
Yeah. One of my beta readers, they read it, and I, I respected his opinion so much because we'd been friends for a while, and we talked so much about writing and creativity that I was like, okay, he's right. Like I have to, like, because he brought up things that were like objections that I could answer, but I did not, like the reader wouldn't know what's in my head. You know what I mean? Like I can't just telepathically say, no, this is coming. Be patient. This will pay off. It needs to pay off more in that first story to get people hooked and to make them want to see more. So I went kind of back to the drawing board, so to speak. I ended up splitting the comic into 2 comics, and I took one and made it much larger. And that's Morningstar, which I want to launch next year. And then I took the smaller portion and I made that into Morningstar Chronicles, with Chronicles being the idea of having it as like the stories between the story. Like I want to do a 10-issue arc for Morningstar, but with the Chronicles books, I want to tell the stuff that's happening in between. And so this one was like the perfect opportunity to introduce Ghost as a character, introduce Saskia as a villain, because they play a huge role in the main story. And now I can give their entire encounter like its own comic and give it breathing room. So it actually ended up working out in a lot of ways better. And I was able to take the artwork and just, get my artist paying a little bit extra, have him to do a little edit here or some edits here. Let's redraw this page and do things like that. And we really saved it and turned one book that was going to be okay into 2 books, which I think now are actually really solid. So
and they're going to complement each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like it really is. It's perfect. Like I call it really kind of like how you got Resident Evil and then you got Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles or stuff like that, where it's like it's a different look at what happened from like a different angle, and that's kind of what I had going into it after we did the split.
Sweet. I was thinking about doing something like that also, because there's the things that happen in between.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm always like not sure if I should include it in the main story so that people can just see everything as it unfolds.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna slow the story down. I should take it out. I have no idea how any of that works, but I don't. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Sweet. So Morningstar Chronicles is part of the actual story, and the complete actual story is called Morningstar.
Yes, yeah, and so the titular character who comes to take on the name Morningstar is introduced in Morningstar 1. So the idea behind the Chronicles was like it's the stories around the story and everything. So you get to know, like, because Ghost looks mysterious and he looks badass and everything. So when you meet him in Morningstar, if you're meeting him there for the first time, he has a really badass vigilante kind of entrance and everything. And this one is more of like the nitty gritty. You see him gearing up, going on a mission, how he works and everything, and you don't see the theatric side as much as you do in Morningstar 1, where he's more like using that kind of theatrical approach to intimidate people or to work against bad guys. So yeah,
nice. And so that is, so you started by doing the anthology story first, and then you started from there exposing.
Well, so actually, that was when I wrote the script for somebody, and I started doing it myself because he still has not released what he wanted to release when he originally brought me in, and then I started getting to know other people. That's how I met Luke Stone, Hojo, Telepathic Bunny, Salty, all these different people. And I started writing the anthology, and I started writing my own stuff, and just kind of getting to know people and networking. And like the whole time, I've just kept, I don't really talk about it a whole lot because I have tried to talk about it on my channel because I really want to find ways to promote like other people, but I haven't figured out how to do it effectively yet. I've tried doing indie comic reviews, but they don't get many views. So for like, 40 hours of work that I put into doing a really polished, really edited, entertaining video, I only got like 100 and something views. And that's not really what I wanted to get for the campaign that I was trying to promote when I did the review. I've tried shorts, I've tried different things like that. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. But the whole time that I've been trying to figure that out, I've just been quietly backing people in the background just because I want to support alternative media. But then I also want to be, the whole saying, be the change you want to see. So I wanted to do that too. I love writing, and I figured this is my way that I can kind of try to contribute and give something to the cultural shift that I want to see happen, that shifts back towards better storytelling, to tighter writing, to characters that actually make you care about them. That's really what I wanted to try to do, while also backing people like you and Salty and other people who are doing what I want to see.
Sweet. Awesome stuff, man.
Thank you.
Good stuff. All right, so that was creator origin. We got to look into how Jared came about being and why he's here. Dennis says, does Jared July also shit inside voting booths, or is he more of a pen and paper voting kind of person?
Oh, definitely more of a pen and paper voter. Really, even if I was so inclined, and I'm really not, I just don't like the idea of going into a voting booth of all places, surrounded by everybody else, and relieving myself that way. So no,
Nice. And Frederick Dumont is in the chat. Also, good to see you, man. It says it worked.
Hey, nice.
Frost, we reviewed your performance on my show last night. People loved it. Only thing is, you should have kept it up for round 2. I think the same. Also, I think.
You're probably.
I think when you broke characters, like, fuck, why'd you break characters? You shouldn't have did the whole thing with it. But it was good. It was good.
I will not disagree at all. I think you're 100% correct. But in the moment, I can explain my thought process. In the moment, the crowd seems so like 50-50 that I was like, well, I guess I can just talk about the comic. Maybe they want to see that. So that I made the very poor executive decision to break character on the second round. So that was why.
I mean, looking back at it, no, but I mean, that was your thought process,
right?
By all means, no, because you go
right?
onto the show, because you go onto the show and you have no idea what would give you more points or what wouldn't, what would help you or hinder you. So I think, I mean, that was, I don't know if you heard my show, watched my show a few weeks ago or last week, but I was I was giving my thoughts on the Coctagon, and I mean, if it's for the sake of helping creators to polish up their promoting abilities, excellent. But if it's for the sake of getting backers or getting more eyes or for example, winning something or something like that, then it's not really going to achieve that, because at the end of the day, for example, the winner, there's always going to be a bias there. Like if you got a panel of judges there, there's always going to be a bias. Now, so you had Eric on there, and if he knows that you're a critique of Eric July and everything like that, that may go against you. No matter how good your performance may have been or how good your book was. No, that could possibly affect you. I'm not saying it did, but there's that thing there. So
it'll be in the back of your mind, right?
So there's always, it's really difficult to escape that with that kind of format. And so, like I was saying, also one recommendation I would have is to like set out like a list of like criteria that we're going to give you points based on these things here.
Yeah,
and so that way
that's a good idea. Yeah,
people would go and then they would work towards that. Like if it says entertaining or creating a character, then bring on Jared July.
Right?
Because there were people there also that they were showing off their trailers, but then it ended up hurting them.
Exactly.
And they had no way of knowing that it would hurt them. So
we all went in blind, and like it was just like guess, throw whatever you got and see if it hits the wall and sticks.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, I think it's a great idea for the sake of like, helping people work on their promoting skills.
Yeah.
But as far as the prize though, I think it'll get better over time, I'm assuming. Also.
Right. For the first one, it was an interesting experiment, but we'll have to see what he does with it to refine it in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, it says Dr. Masters. I have to watch it. Yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show. I think you guys should would kick it. Would enjoy it. You should check it out. Get a kick out of it.
39 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah, nice. And for what? What happened?
For my appearance, if you watch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you watch Octagon, yeah.
Sweet. And Ben is here. What's going on, Ben? Good to see you, man. Now let's go on to the next. Let's spin it again and see what topic comes up next. Hold on.
We gotta get rid of Origin, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Get out of here.
All right, so we got elevator pitch, your log line. Tell us about the actual book, Morningstar Chronicles.
Right.
Let's hope that one pops up.
Yeah.
And then also tell us about your Octagon experience. We've gone over some of that, but
a little bit, yeah.
In depth.
There we go. All right. So
tell us about this.
Morningstar Chronicles. I told you a little bit about how we got to having the book from where it was another book and became the other one. So this one is it's really the introduction to Ghost, and it's an introduction to Saskia, who are the two people who are featured prominently in the trailer thumbnail there. Ghost is the vigilante that you see wearing the armor.
Mm-hmm. Is this Ghost right here?
That's Ghost, yep.
Okay.
And his nickname comes from the press. They call him the Ghost of Ashcroft. Ashcroft being the city that he is currently protecting and fighting crime in. So he doesn't actually call himself that, but that's the nickname that he's been given by the press, and he just kind of rolled with it. So now he just goes by Ghost. So Ghost's introduction here is him fighting against some Bratva, which is the Russian mafia, and they have ties to all sorts of nefarious trafficking that's going on in Ashcroft, and he has been tailing them and tracking them for a while now, and he's found out that there's a connection between them and this beautiful and mysterious blonde woman that usually wears purple, and that's Saskia, who you meet in this book. Saskia is a coincidence. Her name is Sauska. I named her back in 2021.
Sauska. Saskia.
Yes, and the name comes from right. The name comes from an ancient, I think it was a fertility goddess, as far as like an ancient, I think Mesopotamian goddess. The idea behind a lot of the names was that they tie to ancient religions that existed kind of around the same time as like Judaism and the Bible and everything. There is a reason for that, but that's why I picked the name. That's why it actually, I swear to God, was actually a coincidence, and it's spelled that way if you look it up. So that's their introduction. So this originally this was going to be just kind of a scrap that you see happening between them in a smaller capacity, but then when I expanded the comic more, then I got to do a lot more with Ghost. So you get to see who Ghost's man in the chair is, because Ghost is a fighter and he's a mechanic, but he's not somebody that's like network or internet minded. So the guy that he has in his guy in the chair is his networking specialist, his hacker, his guy that does things like that. So I didn't want him to be so overpowered that he's just like able to do everything perfectly. So what he has in his gloves are NFC radios, and that's near field communication. That's the technology that your cell phone uses to communicate with other cell phones and other devices like TAP. So he can use those gloves, those radios, to give his network specialist an inroad into networking where he's doing his vigilante work. So that's a way for him to kind of have that like skill set without him necessarily being like so knowledgeable that he knows how to do everything. So just little things like that I wanted to do to try to give the character kind of a balanced approach. And he's a normal guy, very well trained guy, but he's a normal guy. He has to wear armor. You'll see him take some hits in the comic where his armor protects him, and that's necessary because he's just a normal dude. He's a really tough normal dude, but some of the hits that land from Saskia, she's superhuman. Spoiler alert, she's superhuman. So if she actually was able to get through, then he'd be in a lot of trouble. But his armor is what allows him to work so effectively as a vigilante. So in a lot of ways, this is kind of a love letter to vigilantes and superhero comics, but it's also got supernatural elements to it as well. And I really do think that this comic can appeal to a really broad range of people. I think if you like superheroes, you'll enjoy it. I think if you like supernatural stuff that has like, half demons and things like Devil May Cry, things like that, I think that you'd also enjoy it. If you like things like Vampire the Masquerade, there's aspects of like a secret society that exists underneath the surface. So there's a lot of things that I put into it that's a love letter to the media that I love, that I think that if you like any aspect of those as well, I think you'd find something to hold on to when you're reading it, and you'll want to see, more and more. There's even influences from Dragon Ball Z in here at some point, believe it or not. And so it stays grounded in that kind of gritty vigilantism, but it's got a little of everything that I love in there too.
Sweet. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Let's play your trailer? Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do it for it. Yeah, it's a story trailer, so it's fun.
Let's see if let me know, Jared, and also people in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear it. And just to let you guys know, we are at 25 backers, one more backer, and I will also back.
Yeah.
I want to back anyways, but let's get 2 more backers. You can check out the digital copy for $5. You can check out the actual copies, $10 plus shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. How many pages is the book?
It's 28 pages from cover to cover, and most of that is story. I've got a little extra splash page. It's like a pinup, which looks amazing. It's a nice 2-page splash, and I actually stepped up the quality of the comics from the initial. I did a very, very, very limited print run just to give out to friends, but then when so many people, like genuinely people, said we really like this and we want to physically own it, or they said that I want to read it, but I only read physical. That's what prompted me to do the little pre-order campaign. And so since people are giving me money now, I actually stepped up the quality of the comics, and I got the production preview copy, and it's really nice. So it's a really nice comic, and it's got a really good story in it too. So
sweet. And you also got the signature option.
Yes, I was back and forth on doing the signature as like a paid thing, but a lot of people said do it. Just say it's like a tip. They don't have to do it. And I was like, okay. So if you think it's ridiculous, I understand. If you want to, get a little extra on there, you certainly can too.
Nice.
So there you go.
What do you use to sign? We got gold.
Hang on, let me find it. It's a very nice. I ordered it off of Amazon.
Is it a Posca?
Hang on. Gosh.
Ben is in the chat. He says, "Hail Elliot and hail Jared July."
Yes, that's right. Okay, let me see here.
One more backer, guys. Yeah, one more backer, and I'll finish the rest of this beer. You guys want to get me drunk? Let's bring your
Here we go. It was a Sakura pen touch paint marker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pen touch
paint marker, and then fine tip size. I got a 3-pack that had gold, silver, and copper/bronze.
Sweet.
Yeah, but they've worked great for signing so far.
Yeah, awesome. And let's check out the trailer. Everybody in the chat, please let me know if you guys can hear this, and let's see what we have here.
I hear it.
Mission control to Vic. Vic, you ready, man?
Yeah.
Tell me you can trust me.
Don't forget our intel. Something about her is not normal.
You can trust me. You love me. You want to make me happy.
I know your hands are filthy, and I know about your tricks. The only thing I don't know is what you are.
You die for me.
But I'll figure that out.
Don't disappoint me.
Once I haul you out of here.
Who did you lose to make you this angry?
Not human. What are you?
I'm so much more.
Nice. Wait. I'm being retarded. Shit. Sorry. Fucking me. Wait. I got you on mute. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no,
My bad.
I didn't say anything terribly important. I just made a joke about being like huge all of a sudden. But
We're gone again.
based art department. Thank you so much, man. Another backer.
Is that true? Hold on.
Hey, Tank, what's up, man? Tank Ferret.
Let's refresh the page.
Oh,
It's
man,
Tank in the
just
chat.
black. Yes, he just.
Wait, we got
shipped out here being
26.
awesome.
Another backer.
Woo!
Oh, dude, you're gonna hit 500, and I'm gonna be the one to take you there.
Yeah, nice.
Unless somebody beats me to it. Don't beat me to it, guys. Don't beat me to it. Don't beat me to it.
You have
I wanna
earned
have
it.
this
You
honor.
earned it.
I want to have this honor. Don't beat me to it.
To answer your question, Dennis, there was no AI used. I hired 2 voice actors and my very best friend editor, Animane, who actually did a comic as well, Bond of the Blade. He was successful on Kickstarter last year, but he's a fantastic editor and he did a great job editing that one. And I would love to do a motion comic or something with some voice acting long term. That's a long term goal I'd love to do.
I'm sorry. I'm concentrating on backing. I gotta make sure that I get this.
I'll just keep talking. Yeah. So
yeah, just for a second.
So the voice actor who voiced Ghost, his name is Naxter. I don't know what he does though. And he's around, and I know that he's like involved in the indie community, and he does a lot of like support for various projects, art, and things like that. But I genuinely like I don't know where I could say if you liked his voice work, go here. I don't know, but he's a very nice guy. Let me find him on. I can at least tell you about his X account if I can find him here.
Wait, why is
something?
Okay.
All right, so it's number one Naxter, Nacster on X. Very nice guy, did a very good job as for voicing Ghost. And I have the crazy thing is they're like I've done I reached out to a lot of different people about doing voice acting, and other people like Salty and Savage have both said, hey, we could do voice acting. And so I actually
was Luke. I'm sorry to interrupt. Was Luke one of the voice actors?
Luke Stone?
Yeah,
he wasn't actually.
Oh, there's a guy. The ghost sounds just like him. All right,
yeah. That was Naxter, but through like the helmet filter that we did to make it sound like he was going through the helmet. But I need to do more trailers just because I have so many cool people who would make great character voices. So
and I'm sorry, who was the guy that made the trailer? Because the trailer was great.
That was Animane.
Animane.
He on X. It's Animane Sparkster, but it's ANIMAIN Spark STR. But he's a great editor, and he actually did the voice...
editor, like writing editor, or editor like video editor.
Yes, he does both. He's kind of an everyman. Really, he does a little of everything, but he's done great work helping me with like trying to tighten down like dialogue and try and make sure that we're as concise as possible while still retaining like the core of what we're trying to say. And he's a great video editor too. He did the trailer.
Sweet, man. Tank, you just got here. He's gonna leave.
It was a drive-by
a
drive-by salute.
But let's hold on one second. Let's refresh the page.
Let's see it.
Let's check it out. 500.
Ah, yeah.
Hey.
Woo!
This is like a closeout. I think Jared July should be here.
I know, right? Yeah. Hey, thank you so much, man. This is great. I appreciate it.
Cheers to you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm testing out the wheel. I think it's going great.
I love the wheel. The wheel was fun.
I think it's going great. You know what I think it is? I think people just want to see me drunk, and that's not
Maybe.
Cool. You guys shouldn't be promoting that. Jeez. We got to be like Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk doesn't drink.
That's right.
Jeez.
Exactly.
And as I say that, cheers.
Thumbs up. Right on. Well, thank you, man. That's so cool of you. I appreciate that.
No problem. I'm doing this for you, man.
You're a hero.
Probably
You're
some-
my hero.
three-
You're my
Look at this-
you're my
Look at this
ghost.
guy.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Drake,
Yeah.
Drake, Drake. Oh man. I also hope to reach 5,400 on my
Exactly.
own campaign.
Exactly. In my own way, Frederick, I'm the most successful on Fund My Comic.
Now
Next
that's
campaign, I'm
business. That's business right there.
That's how you know I know business. Because I'm 50,000% funded. Next campaign, I'm going to set
Oh,
the goal
man.
at 50 cents, and I'm going to double it.
You
That's
should-
how
you should do it in
numbers and get a
Bitcoin.
warehouse, boy. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in Bitcoin, Reggie Dumont.
Oh man.
All right,
Great.
so what we were just talking about Morningstar. That's out now.
Yep.
3 things are left: Coctagon Experience, Elevator Pitch, and your comic log line.
Yeah.
Let's see what comes
we
up
got?
next. And keep backing, people. Keep backing.
Oh.
All right, hold on. For this, we need a timer. Hold on,
Yes.
let me try to get a timer for this. I want to give you 3 minutes on the clock. Let me see if I can find it. I got a timer here.
All right. Just like Coctagon all over again. This is the part where I play the trailer and just sit back.
Because
Right?
because what I do like and what I do appreciate, is that there's like skills, that are required for promoting, and I think all creators, including myself, should finesse those skills and
Yes.
sharpen them up. So
Absolutely.
let me see if I can find a timer online, something like that. Timer online stopwatch. Whatever pops up.
Stopwatch online. Online
Timer-
dash stopwatch.com. Let's see.
I'm gonna go to online timer for YouTube show to help fund the Morningstar Chronicles.com.
.org. .net.
All right, so we got 3 minutes. Can you see that? Is that there? Can you see that?
What am I looking at? The bar timer, the
All right,
candle.
hold on 1 second. I think I'm sharing the wrong screen. Hold on. This one. All right, here we go.
Perfect. Okay.
Can you see? All right, 3 minutes.
All right.
Ready, go.
So Morningstar Chronicles is a superhero, supernatural action adventure comic that introduces Ghost of Ashcroft, the Ghost of Ashcroft, who's a vigilante in the city of Ashcroft who is fighting against crime like human trafficking, gun trafficking, and worse. And he's found that there is an abandoned airport that's being used by the Bratva, which is the Russian mafia. And he's decided that he's not just going to hit them and take them out for now, but he needs to get a lieutenant, and he needs to find out what that lieutenant can tell him and what that lieutenant knows. And through his investigation, he's found that one of the lieutenants seems to be a mysterious blonde woman who only he knows by the name Saska. Saska seems to have some strange ability to compel behavior whenever she's around people who they would act against their best interest. And he can't figure out why. It seems to be something that maybe has to do with technology, or he's not quite sure. So his idea is to go on this mission to capture her so he can interrogate her to figure out what exactly she has going on. And so this is the little slice of his vigilante life that we find ourselves in this issue, as you see him gearing up, get a glimpse of his past, and you see him going out to stop this meeting and get the drop on Saska. So this is all well and good, except they're not the only ones that have been watching their adversaries. And so the Bratva and Saska have actually sprung a trap on him and Uno reverse it on him. And it ends up being a fight to see who can win between Saska and Ghost, because she was waiting for him just as he was waiting for her. And you get to see superpowers and what she can do. You get to see technology and what Ghost can do. You get introduced to the background characters that kind of make up the world of Morningstar. And all of this happens within the world of Morningstar #1, which launches in 2026 on Fund My Comic. So you get introduced to Ghost, an incredibly important character that's on the protagonist side of the story. You get introduced to Saska, an incredibly important villain that's on the antagonist side of the story. And you get to find out kind of how they work, how they interact. This is their first interaction, their first meeting. And so you get to meet these characters ahead of the big 60+ page book that we have planned next year. So everything is an introduction to the world, these characters, the style of writing I have, the way that I write dialogue, the way that we have action. And all of it is kind of going to be on display to give you a taste of what we can do. And I think you're going to really enjoy it no matter what you enjoy in media. If you like superheroes, we've got you. If you like supernatural stuff, like Devil May Cry, things like that, mysterious organizations or mysterious underground societies, we've got that too. We've got a little of everything because the comic really represents a love letter from fiction that I love into something that I wanted to write for other people to love. So I think if you give it a chance, you're going to really, really enjoy it a lot.
Bam! Did you hear that?
I did. I heard the ding. That was perfect.
Cool. Sweet. Awesome. I picked a good one.
That was great.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think it was great. People in the chat, what do you think of that elevator pitch? 1, if it was good. 2, if it sucks.
Scribe, she does have a nice badonkadonk.
Oh.
all the women in my comics are very attractive women because I like attractive women and I like to see them in comic books.
Be attractive.
Yeah, exactly. Be women attractively, you know. He does not get thrown on top of a cab yet. That might happen. That might happen. Maybe it'll happen just as a reference. You know? So
does she have is Ghost thrown on top? Is she a Satanist too? No, right? No.
No, but
If
only
she just
because
happens to be a Satanist. Does she write comics in her free time?
I should just said yes. She's a very so she actually is on social media a lot because she's a narcissist. So I was going to say the only reason she's not a Satanist is because she only loves herself. So she couldn't worship anyone other than whoever looking back at her in the mirror. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm getting ones. I'm getting ones. Instant 1 for attractive women.
Actually,
I have a sister
she does have sisters, but even they are not so depraved that they make out with each other. So I don't know who would do that. I have no idea who would do that. That's a weird thing to do. Who would do that?
We got to put limits somewhere, man. Come on.
Right, yeah.
All right, so we got two remaining topics.
Yes.
We got your Coctagon experience, and then we got your comic log line, which, according to my sources, is just one sentence. Or
one sentence.
Your entire story condensed into one sentence. And I can show you where I found it too. I found it in a book about writing, but yeah, I'll show you.
Well, there you go. It seems like that would probably be the correct definition then.
Sweet. He says maybe shorten the pitch to a sentence or 2, but it sounds good. Yeah, nice.
I appreciate that. If I had to do 2 sentences over 3 minutes, it would be the most running honest run-on sentence that ever existed. But
sweet.
that's a good advice. Otherwise, yes.
Sweet, awesome. So let's check out what's next.
Tick.
We got
over to
your comic log line. All right, sweet. This should be not that long, right?
So we'll do one.
Let us
comic log line, right?
All right, let us know. What is it?
The Ghost of Ashcroft, a vigilante, fights against organized crime and something deeper and darker in this introduction to the Morningstar universe.
To the Morningstar universe.
Yeah. I don't know what to call it yet. I feel pretentious calling it that, but I don't know what else to call it yet. So,
what do you mean?
Like the Morningstar universe. I don't have like maybe the world of Morningstar would be more.
Sweet. Or you can call it the Jared verse.
The Jared verse.
Sweet.
Thank you, Scribe.
Now that's a good pitch.
Spin it, right?
Yeah.
You have to spin it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so the last is it what is it going to be, guys? I don't know.
It's a mystery. Oh! Wait, what is it? What is it?
Oh, my hair.
Almost.
My hair.
Okay.
All right, so tell us about your experience on the show.
Overall, it was very positive. Everyone was really nice. Bancroft is a class act. He was really nice, bringing in a bunch of people. He was actually we started off from like a very broad pool of people that he wanted to have on, and it was really just about scheduling because we wanted to try and get as many people as we could to be able to make it. And we had a lot of different people that were all interested, but it kind of ended up like, well, I have to work, my schedule doesn't work this month, things like that. So we we started from a pretty broad pool of people who were interested, and then he just kind of shifted around. Okay, I'll try and get you guys in week 2, or the show 2 or whatever, and then we ended up with the ones we had. For everyone here that was in this first show, again, everyone was really cool. It was a really really cool room. Everyone was really friendly, very encouraging. The thing that was really interesting, I think, beyond the show, was that this happened 2 days after the Kirk assassination, and that really just sucked the air out of like the show. And
what could have been a funner experience.
Yeah, because it, like, none of us wanted to do it, honestly. Like, Bancroft's, like, he said, and I think I'll probably remember this for a while. He said that he can't feel like comics are relevant after something like that. And I was like, that spoke to me, because I was like, I don't feel like anything that I'm about to do on this show is worth doing after seeing that. And it was rough, it was just hey, what's up, BA? Good seeing you, brother. It was just a really
what's up, man?
Setup, because like, how do you get in the mindset to be funny and entertaining, And we decided, because it was unanimous. We were all like, I don't really want to do this, but we also unanimously said we need to do it anyway. We need to get back to normalcy. We need to get people to be able to take their minds off of stuff. So if people were going to, like, if they were excited about the show, it would suck if we canceled it, because a lot of people did have an interest in it and thought it would be entertaining. And so if we just, like, backed off of that, then, maybe that was something that they were looking forward to, that was going to give them a good day or a good week after that.
There's also an argument that I heard out there that we as creators should also continue creating, because I think this is like the moment where we're needed the most, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so it was definitely one of the more difficult things to do, but I'm glad that we did it. And I'm glad that I decided to do my crazy Jared July thing, because it did make a lot of people laugh. And ultimately that's what I really wanted to do, especially after that. So I'm glad we did it, and I'm glad it was a lot of fun. So
sweet. Awesome stuff, man. And so that is it for the wheel. I put a poll in the chat asking you guys to vote. Let me know what you think about the wheel, using this to interview guests. I think it worked really great.
I loved it personally. That was tremendous. Yeah.
And then I think I'm also going to start announcing goals, because my personal goal on the show today was to get you some backers, and
you did it.
A realistic amount of backers. Like, I'm not going to say, let me get 40 backers today.
Let's get
otherwise
40 backers.
I think 3 is good. No, I think 3.
That's great.
4. I think we could go for 4. I think people can be, $5 more bucks.
I got more backers from your show than I got on the Coctagon.
Oh,
I'm just saying. So
July shots fired. Oh,
that's
man.
right. That's right.
Yeah, I forgot. Also, Ben, I threw you a wrench. Scribe, I threw you a wrench. Also, you guys should have gotten wrenches a long time ago. I'm always forgetting about stuff. So that's it for the wheel. Well, thank you very much for the wheel. Now we're going to go into my next segment. I got one segment, and then with this we wrap up the show.
Okay.
And the segment is just like a rapid fire question segment. I'm going to ask you just questions. You just pick one or the other. No, I'm going to say I don't know, just some blue or red. And you pick one of the two.
Okay.
And then you also have the option of saying both or saying they're equal, or but I would encourage not to be a bitch and to
take a stand.
It's a pick one.
One side of the fence or the other.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not too difficult, but I think it'll be fun. So
okay.
All right. So let's start with this one.
Tits. Yeah.
Which one?
Tits. Yeah, for sure.
Sweet. All right, cool. We got that. My wife is gonna kill me. I love my wife. Didn't say any of the bad words. That was weird.
Yeah, that's me. That's all.
Wait, okay, sorry. Do I get to hit people with the wrench also? Yeah, Scribe. Yeah, you got wrenched also. I don't know why I didn't give you a wrench earlier. But all right, so let's begin. That was the first question. If you guys have any, I hold the rear. Sweet. All right, so let's begin. Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
X-Men or Avengers?
Avengers.
Superman or Batman?
Oh, that one is harder than it should be. I'll go Batman. I'll go Batman.
Now, keep in mind to everybody in the chat also, the question is not who do you like more, who is your strongest, who's the fastest, who's the smartest. No, he's just selecting, and then it's up for debate what he's talking about.
What do I mean?
Yeah, unless you want to explain, Jared, you also have that option to explain as well. Let's see, Joker or Bane?
Joker.
Captain America or Cyclops?
Cap.
Yeah, and also in the chat, if you guys have any questions, post them up also. Ben says Liefeld or McFarlane?
Oh, McFarlane.
Sweet. Let's see. Let me see what else I can ask you. Chris Claremont or Frank Miller?
Claremont. I'm sorry, BA. Forgive me.
Poetry or prose? What do you prefer in that case?
Oh, prose.
Prose.
Yeah.
Are you? I don't know if you know these terms, but plotter and panzer. Plotter or panzer? Which one would you consider yourself?
I don't think I know those terms.
Because from what I understand, BA maybe can correct me on this. Like plotters are people that write everything out. Panzers are people that just go with it. Like it's basically saying Marvel versus DC in terms of like scripting and stuff.
Yeah. So I'll give the most succinct answer I can give is that I really try to do the best of both worlds. I don't want to just say words happen and give it to my artist. So I try to write out what I'm envisioning, but like I put this in every script that I've ever written, which isn't that many, but I put it in all the scripts and I say, this is as much your work as it is mine. If you see something different happening here, draw it or tell me about it. And we're probably going to go with it because I want us to be able to work like collaboratively. So I don't write out like in extreme detail everything I want to have happen. But I do try to like give a broad idea of what I am envisioning and then let him
interpret
work from that. Yeah.
Sweet. I got you. And let's follow that up with fat chicks or really fat chicks.
Between and only that category of combination. I'm gonna go fat chicks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then it says fat or thin. Talking about girls though.
Thin.
Thin. BA says he's a Miller all day.
Miller
all day.
Yeah. And that's not a bad answer at all. So yeah, I'm not gonna fight you on that at all.
And Ben took one of mine. I was gonna say this. Saska or Saska?
Definitely Saska.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Comics Gate or Rippaverse? You better be careful with this.
Let me
Got to tread.
Let me think about it. I guess I'm gonna go Comics Gate. I think. But I do have business in the background. It's hard to say.
Yeah, so it's treacherous from the beginning. Pit or Cyberfrog?
Cyberfrog.
Man, that's two people that selected that. Interesting. Yeah. Writing or promoting?
Oh, writing. Yeah, writing. I do my best, but writing.
Nice. Salty or savage?
Salty?
Oh, shots at savage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him. Oh, you are not getting your beard products anymore, sir.
It's done. Yeah, no more beard balm for me. It's done.
Yeah, shout out to Savage and the Salty. They're great people. Make sure to tune into them every Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. You'll probably see me with them.
Ghost or Silence Dogood?
Oh, man. Like in a straight up fight, Ghost. Like, yeah.
Ghost is going to take out one of our forefathers.
Yeah. But I mean, the time travel thing makes it kind of tricky, right? Like, could he go back in time? Could Silence go and like put baby Ghost in a hammerlock? I don't know. Like,
crazy. Interesting though. So we had to think about that. But,
yeah, right. Yeah, the crossover we never knew we needed.
I'm a root for the forefather, but yeah, who knows what'll happen? Because
for history, he needs to win.
Yeah.
I will.
He needs
to
win. Yeah. All right, the last one: Jaredverse or Clipperverse?
I guess the Jaredverse. I have to vote for myself, right?
Is Clipperverse referring to Riley? Right,
I think so.
All right.
I
shout out
th-
to
I,
Riley.
I believe so. Yes. Yeah.
And Jared versus Bourne here on the show.
That's right.
Steel trading cards or cardboard trading cards?
Oh man, steel was way cooler. Yeah.
Sweet.
If I could do that, but
That would
I
be.
can't.
No, I mean it's just one text away because Ben will make it happen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you guys were talking directly specifically about Riley or you guys were like making fun of Air July. But anyways, so that is thank you very much. Shout out to Clipper and the Mint and to everybody over there doing great things. And hell yeah. All right, so that is it. That'll be it for today. Thank you very much, guys, for the successful show. I think we had a blast.
Yeah,
I think I had
this
a good
was a
time.
fantastic show.
And Ben says, send me art and I'll send you something.
Sweet. All right.
Here's where moves and connections are made.
That's right.
And so that'll be it from me today. I will be back tomorrow. The wheel is coming back tomorrow. This guy may come back tomorrow, but I'm not selling you guys anything, so I don't know. We'll just hang out. Also, don't forget, in the chat, I mentioned that there's in the banner. I'm sorry, I mentioned that there's a Warlock voting thing. I don't know if that's still going on, but if it is, vote for me. Yes. And so that'll be it. I'll be here tomorrow at 11:30 just to give you some more, just to hang out, see what's
Just
up there,
to be
see what's out
cool,
there.
be entertaining.
Hell yeah. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jared, for coming by. Thank you.
Thank you
Glad
for
we
having
were
me
able
on.
to-
Thank you, chat. Thank you
Yeah.
to the backers. Thank you guys so much.
That's awesome. And that'll be it for us. And I will see you guys tomorrow at this exact same time. Please don't forget. I always forget to say this. Don't forget, like the video, share this out, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. You guys be safe. Take care. And with that, we are out. Now I gotta worry about my dismount. Hold on. I got this. Wait, no, I don't got this. Crap. All right, okay, I got this. So I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Goodbye. Fuck, I don't got this.